Okay, welcome back. I'm the Gray Hair Gamer, and today we're going to continue our adventure here in the Hunter Call of the Wild. So let's jump in. Now, a little recap of yesterday's adventure. We started off from this hunting outpost here, and we made our way up along this lake, and we unlocked this hunting reserve or hunting outpost here in Beaumont. We managed to bag a couple animals, and we got enough experience in our rifle to unlock the next ammunition type, which is polymer tip bullets for our 243 here. So today what we're planning to do is to move and go on up along the edge of this lake, scouting for zones. We've already discovered one, a drink zone for moose, and we also want to try to find, I know there's I believe it's here, a tree stand that's in a very, very good spot. So let's get started. Okay, before we go running off, we want to make sure we have a good supply of ammunition, and we have 75 rounds of our new polymer tipped ammo. You can see there has a penetration of 30, which is double the penetration of the stock ammo. The hollow point only had 13 or 15 rather, 15 penetration. So now what shots that we had before that were only penetrating into a single lung should now be double lung shots, and it will also give us the opportunity to take down some of the larger animals if we get close and make a good shot. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put out our waypoint out here. We want to stay away from the areas that we hunted yesterday and build up hunting pressure. Okay, because again, if we build up too much hunting pressure in an area, the animals will stop coming back. Any zones that are in those areas will be erased, deleted, whatever, and they will find new areas to go rest and to eat and drink, and we will have to go discover them. We'll have to make us more work. Let's see, let's check the time, 10:43 in the morning, so we could still have most of the day here to go to come hunting. And as always, we have to be aware of how much noise we're making, and our stealth, and our wind. Luckily, the wind is to the side of us.
You know,
And when we
I
get down
spotted some
here,
tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
okay, thanks, buddy. He's always pointing out nearby tracks for us, trying to help us out. What do we have here? A bear. And he was heading an area where we don't want to go. One, that would take us right back down into the area where we have hunting pressure, and also would be directly downwind from us. So what we're going to do is we're going to head up along this edge of the lake and check out along this forest and these trees as well, so that we stay downwind from anything that might be out here. Our loadout today, we're still using all the weapons available to free players. You do not have to spend any money to use the weapons that I'm using today, and that is the... Let's start off with our rifle in our first position, our 243 with a 1 to 4 power scope. We haven't unlocked a more powerful scope yet. We have our binoculars, and once we level up to level 11, we will unlock range-finding binoculars that will definitely help us out in adjusting our aim. We also have a 357 Magnum. Not one of the most powerful handguns, but still, if we get any animals up close and personal, it'll still do some damage. We are carrying a doe bleat call for the blacktail and whitetail deer here. And which one is this? Okay, that hideous sound was a distressed jackrabbit call. Now that will be effective for our coyotes, and I believe it also works for black bear, even though it doesn't say so. And we have our scent blocker, but we're going to hang on to that until we need it. It only lasts 30 minutes of game time, so it's a little too expensive just to be using willy-nilly. Why am I making so much noise? Okay, here we have some black-tailed deer droppings, but they are very old. So, that's linked to this trail, which he was heading the other opposite direction that we're going. There we've already discovered a zone. Okay. The more zones that we can find, the better. It'll give us a much better picture of where and when the animals will be able to find them. And I do believe it's a glitch in this game. Oh, that sounds like a moose. Yep. Now we can try to sneak up here and see if we can get a good shot on this moose. Now that we have the polymer tip bullets, if we can get a good close shot, it should take him down. We have a decent chance to bag us our first moose. Okay, looks like markings of a zone here in front of us. You'll see different markings for different zones. Here a lot of footprints all in one area is an indication of a zone. That's a drinking zone. And you will see little tufts of grass for feed zones, and knocked down vegetation for rest zones. Okay, I hear something. Is that him right? Looks like something right through the trees right there. Yeah, he's moving. Now, you'll notice I can't spot him. Oh, that's a male too. I cannot spot him when there's big trees and vegetation. Again, we're going to lay down, which we achieve by holding down our B. If we tap on B, we crouch. If we hold down, we lie down. And you can see here under this tree, I'm completely hidden. I'm perfectly downwind from him. And even out here underneath, out of the cover, I'm showing just a straight line down in the bottom right between the heart icon and the speaker icon. That line shows that I'm not completely hidden, but an animal would have to be within 5 to 10 meters of me to detect me. But our goal is to get up underneath one of these trees. Hopefully soon, before we spook him. He's right there. He's moving around. Now, if I pop up right now, he will definitely see me. So we want to try and get under a bit of cover. Excellent. See, now this rain, which would normally be a hindrance to us hearing the animal, is going to help us because it's going to keep him from hearing us. Okay, right there he is. And if you can see, we want to go for this spot right between his front legs. Right there. That's where the heart is located. Whoa. And these animals, when they go on a rampage, if they hit you, they will hurt you. They might not kill you, but they will definitely hurt. You can buy from your store at the outpost first aid kits that will heal you. Okay, he was here drinking in this zone right here. Okay, so let's get on his tracks. There we go. I think this is it here. Yeah. Okay, those are just the sound of the raindrops. Okay, we're showing a very low bleed rate. So my shot, I'm going to guess, did not hit his heart. Since he was so close, the bullet was still climbing. And I think probably hit a lung. As we advance in our experience, we will unlock a perk that will let us select from 3 different ranges for each weapon: short range, medium range, and long range. That exact range will vary from weapon to weapon. Like a pistol, short range is considered 25 meters, medium range is 50 meters, and long range is 75 meters. Now with a rifle, short range is pistol's long range. Short range is 75 meters with a rifle. Medium range is 150 meters, and long range is 300 meters. But with the setup we have right now, especially the scope is our limiting factor here. You would have to have a very, very small target at 300 meters with the scope that is only 1 to 4 power. Again, later on we will unlock the brush. We will unlock scopes that have 4 to 8 power, as well as one that has 8 to 16 power. Those will allow us to have those long range 300, 350, even I've seen, I've not made any myself, but I have seen 400 meter or 400 yard shots. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up our pace here a little bit. What you're hearing now is what I find is a very annoying bug in this game that is making noise as if we were still walking under the brush, even though we were not under the brush. And it looks like we've caught up to him. Okay, and right there is one of the things I was telling you, the knockdown vegetation. That is also an indication of a zone. I believe is a rest zone. And we will check that out here after we finish off this moose. That's right. Now, we tried going for a front-on shot before. Now we're going to go for a side, hopefully through both lungs. Okay, so let's check out this zone and discover this for our map. Because you have to examine them. You just can't look at them. You have to examine it for it to be recorded and appear on your map. Okay. Now that would have been, if that was the same moose, that would have been our second shot into that moose. You are allowed to have 2 shots into the same animal before it hurts your score. And no, it was a separate moose. Okay, so now we have 2 wounded moose up here, and what I'm going to do is one little trick. I'm going to go stand right here where I shot this one, and without moving the joystick, I'm going to place a waypoint right where I'm standing. So as I track the first moose, and I hopefully find him, I can come right back to where I shot the second one and pick up his trail. So we're going to continue on tracking the first moose and cross our fingers that their paths stay close together. And is this the same one that circled around and came back? I don't know. I don't see him now. Maybe he kept going. Alright. Well, if it is this moose that we shot, his tracks will lead us back around there to him. Okay, he's still moving off. And yes, they will go through thickets. You can see he went crash right through the middle of those trees. There was some fresh poo. Unfortunately, when you find the poo or scat, it does not give a direction indicator. You can see here, this one shows he went up here. This one shows he came back. So I'm going to guess that he went up, and since we were not right behind him, he turned around and came back. So, there's one moose. Now, that is not highlighted. You see how his tracks, so the one we're tracking is green. So if this was the animal, he would also be highlighted green. So that is the second moose that we shot. It's great. High kilometers to find. You can see while he's a very large animal, he doesn't have a very big rack. As far as moose go, I've bagged diamond moose, and the racks on them are just humongous. Okay, now even with the polymer tip bullets and being very close, only 56 meters, we still only had enough penetration to get one lung. Alright, we leveled up. We managed to level up there. Moose are a very good source of money and experience. And when we have access to some larger caliber weapons, they will not be a problem. You will be able to drop them right in their tracks, especially when you can unlock weapons, rifles such as the 7mm or the 300 Magnum. There's also a 303 that you can unlock with the New Zealand DLC. That's one of the larger weapons in the game. And a 338. All of those you can hunt moose with, and will literally punch straight through the animal. It will not stop at one lung. It will go through to both lungs and sometimes out the other side. And if you can manage to get a double lung shot or a heart shot with one of those weapons, yeah, you will literally drop the animal right in his tracks. They will not know what hit them. So we're still on the trail of the first moose we shot. See, what's he doing? He's at a trot. And a trot is in between a run and a walk. But for a moose, that's still pretty quick. It's a lot quicker than us out here on just 2 feet. Okay, I don't see him yet, but we're gonna keep our eyes out. I haven't seen any blood splatters lately. And this could be a case where he dropped down to between 0 and 25% health and stop bleeding. The wound is clotted. Which means we will have to put another bullet into this fella before we can to finish him off. If you look on the map, you can see he led us off and then right back to his zone. So we ended up making a big circle. Luckily for us, this time it was a rather small circle. I chased a bear one time and literally went 10 kilometers just to have him come right back to the same spot he was at. And what made that difficult as well, being a huge waste of time, was it made it difficult because he was ended up crossing over his old tracks. So I couldn't tell which were the fresh tracks and which were the old tracks, and I ended up losing him. Okay, now here's an odd thing. The tracks themselves says he went off this way, but the directional cone points this way. Always trust the directional cone. Yeah, and he definitely quit bleeding. I have not seen a blood splatter in quite a while. But I'm not quite ready to give up on this guy yet. Like I said, moose are worth quite a bit of money and quite a bit of experience. And at the low level where we're at, we'll take as much of both of those as we can get. Now I know our plan was to move up along the lake, but you know, the best laid plans of mice and men are apt to go awry. And one nice bonus with this game is there is no time limit. We can be out here all day, every day, for years. You can see how he's going back and forth and back and forth. I wonder if this might be his old trail. I wonder if I got switched around. Yeah, I did. I think I did. So let's see if we can find any trail over here. Well, we may have lost him. But that's okay. We know where his zone is right there in front of us. And we know he'll be back tomorrow or the next day. And yep, here's his drink zone. And we know from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock tomorrow he'll be back. And I'm hearing footprints. And it sounds like something big. So he may be back sooner than we think. Oh, that's a bear. Okay, now a head-on shot. Want him to lift his head up and shoot right in this spot to go for a heart shot. And are you going to stand up, buddy? Oh, perfect. Boom! And run away! Now you can see the green bar there down in the bottom right. Yeah, he hurt me, but not too badly. What's fun on some of the other maps, the large bison and the big animals, they will come charge at you from 200, 300 meters away and just run around in circles trying to run you down. And we got 2 good shots into him. Again, we can put 2 shots into an animal before we start losing any of our bonus. And those were both vital hits. And that first one, well, I was hoping to get a heart shot, but the way he's running here, I don't think it was. So I'd say we probably got 2 lung shots. Is that him? Yep, I think that's him right there. So he ran a bit, but not. And there's our buddy the moose. Oh, and he started to run. Huh? Oh, that was bad. That one hit. And I believe there was a second bear up in behind that moose when he ran across here. I saw something else there. That would be... there's a deer. So what we're going to do... Again, this will be a good opportunity for us to use one of our calls. We know that bear right there is not going anywhere. So we're going to sneak up here. And we're going to get out our bleat call. And we're going to see if we can call this deer in. Because this 243 with these polymer tip bullets should drop this deer in her tracks. So there we are. We have our little white and the speaker icon. It shows that we are hidden. Not totally. Oh yeah, there's a couple deer over there. Okay, that's a level 1 trivial. And another level 1 trivial. Those are both doe. And let's check our inventory here real quick. I am curious, this doe bleat call. Yeah, there we go. Range down in the bottom right. Range 150 meters. And it lasts for 90 seconds. And has an attraction strength of 50. So those should definitely be within 150 meters. Let's call again. Whoop. Wrong one. Oh, but that got his attention. Stand up there, buddy. Oh, that was behind him. That one missed. And did we scare these doe off over here? Yeah, I believe we did. That's okay. A bear is worth... And there's another bear. Wow. That was a hit. Yeah, we did... No, the deer are still standing there. Okay, well... We want to go collect up these bear. We have enough animals wounded to track down. There, we're standing up. Yeah, we hit him twice. See, I was a little... Turn around here where I can see. We were a little low to get the heart. Right up between the shoulder blades. We put 2 shots into him, and you can see that we... Improper ammo. We're actually using ammo that's too small. Wow, he was a tier 7 difficulty. Very hard. But we did not lose points for shooting the animal twice. We're allowed to shoot 2 times. Okay, so... Let's go check out up here. Where are those other animals were that we shot at? And look for some signs of blood. And there it is. Okay. Bear will do this too. They will walk almost directly in the same path. So we have one set of... What was that? So we have one set of tracks going one way, and another set of tracks going the other way. Bear can be some of the most confusing animals to try and track. And he was on a run. Like here you can see literally the tracks 2-3 meters apart. So don't be fooled by the tracks. Follow the blood. We have some deer up here in front of us. Okay, now we want to use our spray, because those animals are right out in front of us with the wind blowing behind us. It's blowing our scent right to them. There's blood. That's probably from the moose. Yeah. It's so nice. We have two animals we're tracking that go right along the same path. And the absolutely worst thing you can do, especially with bear, when you're tracking him, is just to run after them. Bear can run at 30 to 35 miles an hour. A normal human, an Olympic level athlete human, is only running at 7 miles an hour. So there is no way that you're going to catch them. You're going to make a ton of noise, disturb every animal for hundreds of meters around you. It just doesn't pay off. When a lot of times, if you're stealthy and patient, they will come walking right back to you. Where are you at? I hear you. I hear you, black-tailed deer. You are very close. It'd be a bonus kill. So we're going to sneak up here. Yeah, you're right out there in front of me. Grab him up and try to sneak up under this tree. And we still have one moose wounded. His trail was off to our left there a bit. And then we have that bear, that second bear. Like I said, in real life, to shoot this many animals and not track them all down would be completely inhumane and unethical. But these are computer generated. We don't have to worry about that. And he is right here somewhere. Let's give a call quick. Okay, our first one is our doe bleat call. See if that tricks him. Okay, he does not want to come. They do not want to come forward. So let's lie down here and sneak up to this tree. Right there she is. Turn sideways. Perfect, and that's a piebald. That is a rare fur type. We're going after her. Yeah, the piebald or spotted fur type is a rare fur type for any animal. And definitely worth tracking down. even though it is just a doe. Now, in our last episode, we shot a black-tailed deer, and we were using the starter 243 soft point bullets, and only managed to get, oh, there she is, only managed to get single lung shots. It did not have the penetration. So now we'll be able to hopefully see the difference here. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is. This is the piebald. Okay, let's see if we got... well, that was an odd angle. It was still only managed to penetrate single lung. Focus shots list. No. There is a way you can change the view there, but I never did manage to figure that out. Okay, so let's... Equipment unlocked. We unlocked a new rifle, a 223 with soft point bullets. So we're going to head back to where we had a blood trail of that moose and try to make us a little more money. How are we doing on money? We're up to $8,951. And he tracked us right back down. You can see the hunting pressure has definitely been building up along this area. Next time we'll have to pick a completely different area to come to. Okay, let's try our distressed animal call. And see if it might have an effect on this bear out here. Yeah, look there, he's running. He's coming towards us. Oh, he's a level 6. We'll sound that call one more time. Oh, that would be so nice to get a level 6. The wind is in front of us, so we don't have to worry about him hearing us. We're holding still. And we're completely hidden here. There you can see that there is no circle, no line, nothing between the little heart icon and the speaker icon. That means he literally has to run into us to see us. Okay, he's doing the work for us. Come on down here, buddy. We want to get him to be nice and close when we take our shot after seeing how far this other bear ran. Okay, he went down into those weeds, into the tall reeds. So they can be crafty. They can be very smart. especially when you hit these like tier 6 and tier 7 animals. They are craftier than most. I mean, they go in there and you can't see them until they pop out somewhere. Okay, and up there is the tracks from where that moose went. And if we don't catch sight of this, and there's a 1, 2, 3 deer standing out there. You can see there, they put a lot of animals out into this game. And from what I've seen and heard, the new map in Mexico is just unreal. They call them ant hills. You will see an ant hill of deer. Oh, what was that? That's a black-tailed deer. Okay. Okay, I don't know where that bear went. He's a crafty one. He ducked down into those high reeds and disappeared. He could have went off that way, over to that side, or he could have traveled on further down this way. I don't know, but he'll be there next time. Been nice to bag a level 6, but we already have two other wounded animals that we can go track down. We have 3 more black-tailed deer right over there that we can go. And hello, Mr. Moose. Oh, come on back. Turn sideways. There we go. Right between. Okay, hang on. Wait for the heart rate to slow down. Okay. Oh, come on. Ah. We were trying to hold our breath too long. You click the left stick and you hold your breath to stabilize your shot. But you can only hold your breath a very short time, and then it really affects your aim. Okay, he's off up in these trees up here somewhere. Oh, we forgot to reload. That would have not been very smart of us to try and take a shot with an empty magazine. There he goes. Oh, he's right in our wind. Okay, I think we may have lost him. Okay, what we want to do is try and pick up the trail of one of the animals we shot before. That's the moose we just saw. I don't think that is the same one we shot at before. Well, we made it back to our hunting lodge, our outpost. And since we're at about an hour into this video, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day for this episode. That these animals, if we did kill them, they will respawn. That's a nice thing. That when you kill an animal, it will respawn at the same level as it was, with a chance to respawn at higher. Like we killed level 1 animals, they will respawn as level 1s with a chance to respawn as level 2s. Level 2 animal will have a chance to respawn as a level 3, and so on and so forth. And again, the higher difficulty, the more likely you are to get a bigger trophy, gold, a diamond. So let's have a look here how we did today. Look at our codex, our hunting log, our latest harvest. There's our piebald black-tailed deer with the trophy rating is 0 because it was a female. I know it sucks, it was a piebald, rare fur type and everything. We had 2 black bear and a moose, another black bear, and a black-tailed deer. No, wait, those were both on the 8th. I'm sorry. So we had 1 moose, 2 blacktail, and 1 blacktail deer rare. That's not bad for an hour's worth of hunting. So on that note, we're going to stop off here at our hunting outpost, and this is where we'll pick it up again next time. Our next episode, where we continue our adventures, trying to make it around this very, very large lake system. You can see we have plenty to explore yet, and when we look at the large picture, we have barely even scratched the surface of the Layton Lakes Hunting Reserve. So, until next time, I'm the Gray Hair Gamer. Thanks for joining us. If you liked the video, please consider giving a thumbs up or subscribing to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. It'd really help out the channels. And until next time, keep an eye out for those big trophies. Take care. We'll see you soon.